It's hard to believe that it's been over 5 years since the Oklahoma City Thunder pulled the trigger on a trade that would send future superstar guard James Harden to the Houston Rockets in exchange for an aging Kevin Martin and a few first-round draft picks. After a 4-1 NBA Finals loss to LeBron James and the Miami Heat, Thunder management had a decision to be made. The team consisted of 4 players who were in pursuit of max contracts: Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and Serge Ibaka. Thunder management was expecting each player to make financial sacrifices, saying that each had to do their part.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
After it was made quite clear that this was not going to happen, someone had to be let go. As we all know now, was James Harden. After 4 years of disappointment for the OKC Thunder, Serge Ibaka found himself with the Orlando Magic, then traded to the Toronto Raptors. Kevin Durant took his talents to the Golden State Warriors. James Harden is in the pursuit of an MVP award while leading the Houston Rockets, and Russell Westbrook is still on the Thunder, putting up monstrous numbers on a team that would be in the lottery without him. But let's focus on Russell Westbrook and James Harden. It's no doubt that Russell Westbrook's alpha male persona was a huge factor in the department of Kevin Durant. While James Harden is also a ball-dominant guard, his personality is one that would have meshed well with Kevin Durant. But let's put all that aside. Let's assume the past is the past. What if it was Russell Westbrook that was given the short end of the stick and sent to the Houston Rockets, and James Harden was left with the Thunder? Will Russell Westbrook lead the Houston Rockets to a top record in the Western Conference? Will the Thunder find themselves better off with the MVP and James Harden, or will there be little to no effect on each team? Alright guys, let's get this started right here. We have 2 potential MVP candidates in Russell Westbrook and James Harden switching teams on their respective franchises. Let's peep out this Thunder's roster real quick here before we get the simulation going. Of course, you got James Harden at point guard now. Actually, no, let's do it by lineup. Yeah, we got this right here. Okay, so we're gonna have James Harden at the point guard position. I know technically he's listed as a shooting guard, but people say he actually plays point guard these days. Plus, that way he can play with Victor Oladipo. You got Doug can make buckets for some three-point shooting. Taj Gibson and Steven Adams, who is an okay front court right there. I would definitely say that I do believe that the Rockets have a way better roster. But I mean, still like some pieces to work with here. And I think a big part of the Rockets' success is actually James Harden makes him a better player. Where Russell Westbrook is more of the ball dominant, you know, I'm going to take all the shots type of player. With that being said, let's check out that Rockets roster. And we got Westbrook at point guard with Lou Williams in the backcourt with him. That right there is absolutely deadly, guys. What I love about this team is you got a good inside presence in Capella. And the rest of everybody else on this team pretty much just damn three-point shooters, dude. Like, everybody get the hell out of the way. Russell Westbrook's coming through. He gonna dish it out to you if he feels like it, you know, if he wants to get one of his 10 assists. And you better make that three-pointer, dude. You better make that three-pointer. So, personally, how do I think these teams are going to perform? I think both are going to make playoffs. I think they're both going to make playoffs. It's going to be interesting if they actually match up against each other in the playoffs. But let's go ahead and get the simulation going real quick here. Let's get it going. Simulate through date. And as it simulates, and damn, dude, you Rockets about to go 8-2-0? God damn, baby. And like I said, oh, actually, let me do this. Let me put it on a playoff picture so we can actually see both records there. And so far, so good for the Houston Rockets. So far, not so good for the OKC Thunder, who I do not even see in playoff contention right now, which is very surprising. Like I said, a lot of it comes down to the no, not just the MVP themselves. Because you think about it, when was the first time that LeBron James made it to the NBA Finals? It was like 2005, 2006 against the San Antonio Spurs. Yes, he was fantastic. He was great. But that's all they had was LeBron James. I think their next best player was that the year Antoine Jameson played for them? Maybe Mo Williams, and it's just, I think, or maybe Daniel Gibson, players like that, where it was just, they got swept by the Spurs. It takes more than one good player, which is another reason why the Thunder, I would probably say is a lottery team without Russell Westbrook. And yeah, they're going to make the playoffs with him, but I don't see him making it past the first round, really. Realistically, I really don't. Where the Houston Rockets, they got a pretty damn good roster around James Harden, which is very surprising, too, because a lot of people thought that team was going to just... a lot of people thought they were going to be a borderline 8th seed in the Western Conference this season, and James Harden said, hell no, dog. I'm going to come out here and do some work for y'all. But I also want to know from you guys, as you're watching this video, maybe you're watching this after the MVP has already been chosen, but if you're watching it before, who do you think the NBA MVP will be this season? Who do you think it should be? And if somebody else did get picked, who do you think it should have been? Do you think they made the right choice? Or do you think, maybe they took an L with the voting and just wasn't the right player? Because, I don't know, dude. Russell Westbrook, I think, is fantastic. I think James Harden is playing even more fantastic from a team standpoint, from a valuable standpoint, from a most valuable player. Not most talented, the most valuable. And then you also got to look at LeBron James. I think LeBron James is getting looked upon so much this season because of who he is. It's like, that's just LeBron. We expect him to do that. It's just LeBron James. Not a big deal. And I think that's just kind of wrong because, yeah, it's LeBron James, but just because you make it look easy, don't mean it's easy. And looks like both so Rockets actually clinched. They're going to get first place with Russell Westbrook at point guard. And the Thunder are actually doing pretty damn good now, too. I thought for a second they weren't going to make playoffs, but it probably just took a second to get chemistry going a bit. So we got, this last game right here, and simulate through date. All right, guys, call it now. Call it now, guys. Who's getting the MVP? Who's getting the MVP? I'm going to say James Harden. No, Russell Westbrook, because they in first place at 16-21. Russell Westbrook, MVP. Who is it? James Harden. All right, I was wrong. He had 33 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. And guys, look at that. The boy averaged a triple-double. It comes down to the roster. It comes down to James Harden on a team with less superior people. So for that reason, he's going to take more shots. Where Russell Westbrook is in the same case. It's like he's on a team of less superior people. So we're going to take more shots. And you put him on the. I'm curious if Russell Westbrook actually averaged a triple-double also on the Houston Rockets. So we're going to check out those stats. And both players made All-NBA first team with LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and DeMarcus Cousins. So I guess the rest of that don't really matter. All right. Check out these player stats for the for the OKC Thunder first. We already know what James Harden is. So, the rest of the team just kind of, they served their role. They were all role players out there. Like, nobody really stepped up besides James Harden. And let's see how many triple-doubles he had. I think I can see that. Shot about 51% field goal, 44% from three. Damn, that's crazy. Got to the line about 7-8 times a game, 85%. Where are them triple-doubles at, though, baby? I want them triple-dubs out there. I think it's like one of the last. Okay, there we go. So we have 37 triple-doubles and 75 double-doubles. Like, Russell Westbrook is absolutely shattering the triple-double record, but 37, I gotta think that was a record, I don't know what the exact record was, but damn, dude. All right, so we got that. Now it's time to look at those Houston Rockets. All right, did Russell Westbrook average a triple-double? 23 points, 10 rebounds, 8.3 assists. Scoring was down. Rebounds were about the same. Assists were down. I mean, he averages, 10, 11 assists a game now? And it comes down to he has more scorers around him. He has more people that can, take the ball themselves and make plays for themselves, so he doesn't always got to be the playmaker. But that's still really impressive stats. I was actually surprised the score was only at 23 points per game. I was expecting to be about 27. But let's also look at how did he shoot out there. Shot at 47%, 41 from three, which is actually very surprising because he's not really a consistent three-point shooter. He shoots a lot of them, but he doesn't really quite make them all the time. But let's look at those triple-double numbers. So he only had 13 triple-doubles and 57 double-doubles. Yeah, 57 double-doubles still crazy good. 13 triple-doubles is still crazy good, but not what he's doing these days. So, I don't know. I think it's something to think about, guys. Yes, it is 2K, but at the same time, it does put it into the equation, all the players around you and how they perform. So, I do think it's a good sample size. We have playoffs, so there's a chance that these two teams meet in the Western Conference Finals. I hope they do. Simulate current round, see how both these teams do out there. And, alright, so both teams make it to the next round. Okay, so closeout game here. We got Russell Westbrook, 39 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. We have James Harden, 41 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists, and 5 steals. 14 for 28 shooting. How did Russell shoot? 14 for 25. Okay, so pretty similar numbers right there, too. How many steals also? 1 steal. Oh, wait. Okay, 1 steal, yeah. All right, so we got the Spurs and we got the Golden State Warriors. I don't know. I don't know if James Harden has enough by himself to get past the Golden State Warriors. Let's find out. Simulate current round. Oh. Okay, so Houston Rockets got eliminated. And, oh, wow. Okay, damn, I got freaking totally off there. Damn, so actually the Thunder made it, and the Houston Rockets actually got swept. Damn, dude. Why y'all get swept like that? I want to see y'all go head-to-head against each other. It's all good. Oh, damn. 21 points, 17 rebounds, 12 assists for James Harden. All right, we got San Antonio Spurs versus the OKC Thunder. Oh, you almost blew a 3-1 lead. I was about to say, James, I did not switch you with Kevin Durant. I did not put you on the Golden State Warriors. You can't believe blowing no 3-1 leads. But damn, they're in the finals. James Harden, 45 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. I'm just saying, guys. Like I said, I know it's 2K, but I think this video is showing me who the real MVP is. Simulate current round. And the OKC Thunder have won with James Harden as their point guard. In the finals, he averaged about 40 points, 14.6 rebounds, 15 rebounds, and 8 assists. That is absolutely crazy. That's like historically great numbers, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop that like if you want some more of these what if scenarios where I switch players on their teams. And peace out, my friends.